Got the beat that makes you move, his rhythm smooth, it sets the groove. In flashing lights, he takes command. DG Collins is the man. Oh, he spins the night away, turning dark to break of day. Feel the bass, it shakes the land. DG Collins is the man.
Hey guys, back at it again with another comparison. Today I'm going to be comparing the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Red Ranger Power Sword props. So what we have here is the Hasbro Power Sword. We have the Bandai Legacy Power Sword here. And these two, no, actually, I'm right. This is both the foam power swords. Just want to make sure I had that right. All right, so first I'm gonna start off talking about this one, the Bandai Power Sword. This sword is got some weight to it. Let me try to bring my screen out here a little bit. You may see a little bit of my background, but that's okay. It's just a little bit different. So you guys can see this power sword, good design, got some weight to it. I would say this is probably the heaviest one out of all of them. Good to hold, great for conventions, or just good for photo shoots. You can see the design here. And also the detail in the sword as well. And there's a switch here, and I'm gonna turn on. And we got these buttons. So hold on to this. And I believe we press these two together, the theme song will come on, but this is gonna be really quick. All right, there we go. So, again, this is a pretty good one. This is Bandai Legacy. This, I will say, is pretty rare now. If you were to find this online somewhere, or if a store, a collectible store is selling it, you'll be in luck. Good luck with the price, because when I got this slightly before COVID, so we're talking about 2019, and I was just able to find this for a decent price. Still expensive, but a decent price. I want to say maybe around, like maybe 200. I can't remember. It's either it was in the 200s, not the upper 200s, but the lower 200s. So I was just lucky to find this with that at that price, because at the time it was very expensive. And then of course, oh yeah, just turn this off. And of course, when I wanted to get it, it was just expensive. Whereas when it first came out years ago, I believe this was like maybe like $100, if that, around that. Not too sure, but I kind of jumped on the bandwagon late in getting this. But ever since I got it, I have held on to this, and I plan on holding on to this for a while. Next, we have the Hasbro Power Sword, whereas this is a little shorter than the Bandai Power Sword. I'll just bring it here. I'm just gonna just widen this up because I am running out of space on here. So as you can see here, this Hasbro sword is shorter than the Bandai sword. Just a little bit, just a few inches less. But nonetheless, it's still a good sword. The detail is pretty good. I feel like it's a little bit of detail here and a little shinier here. And the detail looks pretty good. And this one, there's no on or off switch. It's just, we gotta press these buttons here. That's to turn on. You should hear a sound. And if I do this, can't do that one. I said I can't do that one. So, and if I was to really like slash it around, I can't do it. There we go. It's supposed to make slashing sounds when you when you move it around and stuff. If you can hear it. Trying to see if it'll make another sound other than that. It's going to make like a chime, another chime sound, but I only have so much space. Maybe I'll make another video where I'm actually utilizing this. Maybe in my Red Ranger cosplay, but for the time being, trust me on the fact that this does make sounds when you like move it around and stuff. Not gradually move it, but when you actually make like move it, like, you know, utilize it as an actual sword, as an actual sword prop. And that's to turn it off, but it's still on. You have to press it again to turn it completely off. So, I mean, this is still cool to have. And this one too, it's become rare in stores and in other places as well. So if you want this one, you have to really look for this on the internet, either Amazon or eBay, somewhere. So between these two, they're gonna be pretty rare to find. Well, you can find them. It's just the pricing and how much it's gonna cost. All right, moving on. So what do we have here? I have, so these two, this one right here is just the foam power sword. Still a good design, pretty light. Obviously it's foam, so no sounds. This is definitely a convention safe weapon prop. Just gotta be careful how I say that, you know, because these are prop replicas. So a little backwards there, but again, this is pretty good. I like it. Pretty light, easy to walk around with. Let me see. I want to try to see how tall it is. I will say this is pretty much almost as long as this power sword. Or no, they're pretty much about the same. Just ever so slightly, or maybe, yeah, pretty much about the same. But for some reason, this is a little bit, the sword part is a little bit thicker than this, or maybe it's just me. It's probably just me, but I don't know. Well, I do know. It still looks good. This one here is another foam power sword, but this one is a lot longer than these other guys here. See, it's off the table here. So if I move this back, maybe you guys can see. Okay, still can't see the tip part. So it's obviously a lot longer. See? But that's not the actual height of this. So this is actually the the longest one. The design is pretty cool. This is a little bit different, but that's all good. This will definitely be a very good prop to use for a Red Ranger cosplay. Like if you just want like or maybe for someone that's a little bit taller than me. I'm 5'8", by the way. But this is still good for anybody that's my height or even taller because it's bigger. Again, this is a foam one, so it's going to be bigger. It's going to be the biggest one out of all of them. Again, a pretty good prop to use when going to conventions. Good for photo shoots. All of them are good for photo shoots. It just all depends on what you want. Now this one, I know I bought this from a vendor that I don't know the name of, or I forgot. So shout out to the vendor who sold this to me. So again, all these are pretty good. I like them. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Power Sword, and definitely you can't go wrong with having a Bandai Power Sword. I would say this one is, I don't know, probably one of the rarest to find, and it's in anywhere now. Well, between this and the Hasbro sword here, this guy here. But if you want to get I would say cost-wise, to save on cost, if you were to go to a convention and you wanted a Power Sword, a foam Power Sword is not bad to have. And if you're on a budget, this will be good to have as well. These should be like around, I would say maybe like, I want to say maybe 80 to 100, give or take. I want to say that, but don't quote me on that. But it's better than like 200 and above, or 300 or 400. I'm just using that as an example. So like I said, so these are pretty good. Whichever ones that you want to get, it's up to you. Otherwise, if you still want a very good Power Sword prop, you can look online on eBay or Amazon somewhere, or a marketplace somewhere, or there's a collectible store that has the Hasbro Power Sword and or the Bandai Power Sword, and you want that, then you'll be in luck. Just keep in mind that you're gonna need a bigger budget to get these two guys, Bandai, Hasbro. So I'll end it there. That's all I have for these comparisons. I will see you in the next video. Until then, bye for now.
Mask on, gloves tight, morph to the core. Red suit blazing, I'm the lion that roars. Kick flip sharper than a samurai sword. Battle cry loud, leave them shook on the floor. Red Ranger stepping, power in my veins. Fire in the fist, breaking through the chains. Sword in the shadows, lightning in the rains. Hero in the night, but I'm bringing the flames. Boots hit the ground, sparks fly with the groove. Team by my side, every villain removed. Spandex flexing, yo, the stance improved. Move so electric, every joint stays smooth. Helmet gleaming, chrome in the sun. Shadows on the wall when the battle's begun. Energy flowing, yo, the fusion's one. Destiny's calling, ain't nowhere to run. Yeah, lyrical kicks, every rhyme's on cue. Punchlines harder than the saber slash through. Enemies scatter when the squad come through. Red Rangers fire, yeah, the legend is true. Red Ranger stepping, power in my veins. Fire in the fist, breaking through the chains. Sword in the shadows, lightning in the rains. Hero in the night, but I'm